After having known about the Arrhenius concept of acids and bases, it was the time for the scientists to find out the acidic and basic nature of some other substances which neither contain the hydrogen in them nor do they contain the hydroxide ions in them. Like, for example, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, NH3. These are all the substances which do not contain the hydrogen present in them, nor do they contain the hydroxide ions in them. So on what basis should they be categorized as acids and bases? Although they are acids and bases, they have the acidic and basic characteristic properties in them. But because they do not contain the hydrogen ions present in them, nor do they contain the hydroxide ions present in them, so they cannot be categorized as acids or bases on the basis of Arrhenius concept of acids and bases. It was the time for the scientists to propose some other concept to resolve this problem. So in doing an effort to resolve this problem, a second concept came in front of the scientists in the form of Bronsted concept of acid and bases. We'll see that concept, please. Okay. All right, let me okay, class. So the screen is in front of you. Sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, you can see, and ammonia. They act as a base, but they do not contain. Do they contain hydroxide ions in them? Yes. Come on, class, hurry up.
No, miss.
No, they do not contain. Neither of these compounds is a hydroxide containing compound, so they would be classified as a base. They would not be classified as a base by the Arrhenius concept. Okay. According to Bronsted, in the year 1923, the Danish chemist Johns Bronsted and English chemist Thomas Lowry were working independently. Each chemist proposed the same definition of acids and bases. With same definition, we will see. According to the Bronsted, be attentive please. According to the Bronsted-Lowry theory, an acid is a hydrogen ion donor. So Lowry and Bronsted mutually decided that they came to the conclusion that if a substance is capable of donating a proton. By the way, can you tell me what is proton? Yes. What do you know about proton? Quickly, please tell me, what is proton?
Hydrogen ion.
Hydrogen ion, very good. Why, Meher, why hydrogen ion is called as a proton? Justify it. Yes, Meher? Hurry up. Why hydrogen ion is called as a proton? Yes, anyone else who would like to justify it? Arisha? Sayyid Ahmed?
And because it only contains one proton.
Very good, because hydrogen ions means no electron. Actually, hydrogen atom has one electron. But when hydrogen atom loses that electron and it converts into hydrogen ion, then it is only left with one proton. There is no electron in it. And as you know that hydrogen has no neutron also. The first isotope of hydrogen protium has no neutron. It has only one proton and one electron. But when one electron is lost during a chemical reaction, then what happens? It is left with only one proton. So that's why hydrogen atom is also called as proton. Remember. Okay. So Bronsted and Lowry said that if a substance, if a compound is having a proton in it, and it is in a position to donate its proton to another substance during a chemical reaction. Okay, just listen. There is a chemical reaction that they are talking about. Suppose there is substance A and substance B taking part in a chemical reaction. According to Lowry and Bronsted concept, any of these two substances, if capable of having a proton and is donating its proton to the other substance with which it is reacting, then that substance must be considered as Bronsted acid. That substance must be considered as Bronsted acid. Similarly, they said that a substance during a chemical reaction which is capable of accepting that proton from the other substance. One is the donor. The donor of proton is going to be called as Bronsted acid, and the acceptor of that proton, according to Bronsted concept, should be called as the Bronsted base. So Bronsted acid and Bronsted base depends upon the donation of proton. The donor of proton will be considered as the acid, and the acceptor of proton is going to be considered as a base. Okay, now I'm reading. Please be attentive. According to the Bronsted-Lawrie theory, an acid is a hydrogen ion donor and base is a hydrogen ion acceptor. This theory includes all acids and bases that Arrhenius defined. It also includes some compounds that Arrhenius did not classify as acids. Okay. Now just see, please be attentive. Look at this slide. What is this written here? Read it out, please. What is this written here?
NH3 ammonia.
Very good. Ammonia, NH3. This is nitrogen. Diagram देखिएगा. This is nitrogen. And the three balls here, these are the three hydrogen atoms. And this is the molecule of nitrogen drawn here in front of you. This is water. This is the oxygen, the red one. And the two on the right and left are the hydrogen atoms. So a chemical reaction is taking place between ammonia and water. Look at the product, please. Look at the product. Find out the change that has occurred. What is the change? Yes, Zoya, can you tell me the change that has occurred in ammonia and water after reaction? I want to know the change, please. Focus the slide and let me know the change. Hurry up.
मैम NH3 ने ना वाटर से दो ले लिए एटम्स, उसने गेन किए हैं.
क्या चीज गेन करी है जोया?
हाइड्रोजन एटम्स गेन किए हैं उसने.
Very good. So who is the donor of hydrogen ion?
NH3.
NH3 is the donor. What is the meaning of donor?
H2O, sorry.
Okay, donor is H2O. Donor is H2O. And who is acceptor? NH3. So according to the Bronsted concept, who is going to behave as acid and who is going to behave as base? Yes.
Ammonia will be acid and hydroxide ion will
behave as acid and hydroxide ion will behave as base.
No, you have gone to the product side. Tell me on the reactant side who is accepting the proton and who is donating its proton.
If ammonia accept करे तो वो base होगा.
One at a time, please. Yes, any one of you.
Water is acid and
water.
Sania, yes, you please.
Ammonia is accepting and water is donating its hydrogen.
Okay, so ammonia will be Bronsted base or acid?
Ammonia will be acid and water will be base.
Sure? Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is donor?
Yes, I'm sure.
You are sure? So according to Bronsted concept, who is donor?
Water.
Acid or base? Acid or base?
Base.
Base is donor.
Sorry, ma'am.
Acid is donor. Acid is donor, not a base. So who is donor? Who is donor? Water or ammonia?
Water.
Water. So water will be the Bronsted acid. Water will be the Bronsted acid. And who is going to be the Bronsted base? Ammonia is going to be the Bronsted base. Okay. So after accepting the proton, it has changed now. It has changed from ammonia into ammonium ion. NH4. From 3, it has changed into 4 hydrogen atoms. And it has converted from molecule into a group of atoms, that is radical NH4 with a positive charge on it. After the donation of proton to ammonia, water is left with OH ion, that is hydroxide ion with a negative charge on it. So this is how the Bronsted concept worked to describe the acidic and the basic nature of substances. How do they be categorized as acids or bases? Okay, ammonia is a Bronsted-Lowry base because it accepts the hydrogen ion. Water is a Bronsted-Lowry acid because it donates the hydrogen ion. Okay. Next. Now look here, please. When the temperature, there is one more thing written over here. Can you read it out? What is written? Yes. Yeah, where my cursor is moving, read it out.
Conjugate acids and bases.
Very good. Conjugate acids and bases. What are conjugate acids and bases? When the temperature of an aqueous solution of ammonia is increased. Okay, aqueous solution means the ammonia when it is dissolved in the water, when the temperature of the solution is increased. Ammonia gas is released. Okay, now just see the reaction. This is the aqueous ammonia. When it is dissolved in water, a reaction takes place. Just be attentive. A question is coming in front of you. Ammonia has accepted a proton from water and has changed from ammonia into ammonium ion, and water is left with the hydroxide ion. Okay, now this is NH4 ion. It is written like this, HNH4. Okay, this is this is NH4 ion. So NH4 ion reacts with, this is a printing mistake. Okay, so NH4 ion, ammonium ion, is going to again, is it a reversible reaction? Can you see the double arrows present over here? Can you see the double arrows?
Yes,
Yes.
miss.
Yes. So after the formation of enough ammonium hydroxide, a reverse reaction is going to take place. Now ammonium ion is going to combine with the hydroxide ion, and again ammonia and water are going to be formed. You have learned this in the reversible reactions. When enough product is formed and the concentration of reactant decreases while the concentration of product increases, then the reaction moves in the reverse direction. The same is over here. Now the ammonium ion and the hydroxide ion are going to behave as the reactants, and they will rejoin to form the ammonia and water. Okay, in the reverse reaction, ammonium ions donate. Now what will happen? Please be attention. If the reaction is moving in the reverse direction, अगर ये reaction reverse direction में move करता है, find out again ammonia will be formed and water are going to be formed. In that case, who is going to become the donor and who is going to become the acceptor of proton? Yes, in the reverse reaction. Come on, tell me. In the reverse reaction,
NH4 will become the donor and OH will become the receiver.
very good. So very good, excellent. If ammonium ion is going to become the donor, so it is going to behave as Bronsted acid or a Bronsted base? Yes,
Bronsted acid.
very good,
Acid.
Bronsted acid. And hydroxide ion is going to behave as
Bronsted
base.
base.
Bronsted base. So at a time over here, you can see that there are two acids and two bases involved. One, when the reaction was moving in the forward direction, water was behaving as Bronsted acid and ammonia was behaving as Bronsted base. But when the
Yes.
reaction started moving in the reverse direction, then ammonium ion started behaving as the Bronsted acid and hydroxide ion started behaving as the base. Is it
Base.
like that? Okay. In the reverse reaction, ammonium ions donate hydrogen ions to the hydroxide ions. Ammonium ion, the donor, act as a Bronsted-Lowry acid, and the hydroxide ion behave as the Bronsted-Lowry base. Okay. आगे चल रहे हैं हम क्लास, ऐसा मूव करेंगे to understand the conjugate terms of conjugate acids and bases. Okay, class. In essence, the reversible reaction of ammonia and water has two acids and two bases. Yes, look here, please, the reaction. This was the base when the reaction was moving in the forward direction, and this was the acid when the reaction was moving in the forward direction. But soon after the involvement, progress of the reverse reaction, reverse direction of reaction, this ion started behaving as the acid, and this ion started behaving as a base. So these two substances are going to be called as conjugate. These two substances are going to be called as conjugate acid and conjugate base. What is conjugate acid? Conjugate acid is a substance that is capable of donating the proton to the conjugate base. Is that clear? And what is conjugate base? Conjugate base is a substance that is capable of accepting a proton from the other substance. Okay. Yes, class. A conjugate base is the ion or molecule that remains after an acid loses a hydrogen ion. After the acid loses a hydrogen, this was the acid. This was the acid. When the reaction was moving in the forward direction, this was the acid. It has this acid, it has lost the hydrogen, and this was the base. It has gained the hydrogen. What is conjugate? The ion or a molecule that remains after an acid loses a hydrogen ion. So after water has lost the hydrogen ion, ammonia has gained that hydrogen ion or proton. These two species which are formed are going to behave as the conjugate acids and the conjugate bases. Okay. Conjugate acids are always paired with a base, and conjugate bases are always paired with an acid. A conjugate acid base pair consists of two or ions or molecules or ions related by the loss or gain of one hydrogen ion. Okay, class. Next, the ammonia molecule and the ammonium ion are a conjugate acid base pair. Ammonia molecule, look here please, this is ammonia molecule, this is a base. Okay, ammonia molecule and the ammonium ion, this is the ammonium ion. Okay, this is the base over here when the reaction is moving in the forward direction, but this is the acid over here when the reaction is going to move in the backward direction. Though they are in the form of acid base pair, and they are going to be called as conjugate acid base pair. Similarly, the water molecule and the hydroxide ion are also conjugate acid base pair. Look here, water, when the reaction was moving in the forward direction, it was behaving as the acid. But when it has lost its proton and is giving its proton to ammonia, it has changed into the hydroxide ion. Now, if the reaction is going to move in the backward direction, then OH ion is going to be in a position to accept a proton. So that's why here it is going to behave as a conjugate base. So these two substances, acid, water, and OH ion is going to behave as acid base pair in the conjugate acids and bases. In this reaction, okay, fine. Look at this reaction, please. Yes, Faiza, name the reactants when the reaction is moving in the forward direction, please. Hurry up. We have very little time. Okay,
hydrochloride plus
hydrogen,
water.
hydrogen chloride, dear.
Hydrogen chloride plus water
Yes.
gives us.
What is this? What is this? Can you name this species? H3O. H3O with a positive charge on it. Yes.
Hydronium ion.
Hydronium ion. Very good. Hydronium ion. Okay, how it has formed? Yes. How has it formed? Hydronium ion. How has it formed?
Ma'am, water ने gain किया है.
Very good, because water has gained the proton from HCl and has converted into H3O with a positive charge on it. Okay, what else is here? What is this?
Ma'am, chlorine.
Is it chlorine or chloride?
Chlorine.
Chloride ion. Very good. When chlorine converts into ion, we call it the chloride ion. Okay, fine. Now come on quickly. If the reaction is moving in the forward direction, name the Bronsted acids and bases. Hurry up. Reaction is in the forward direction. Yes.
Hydrogen chloride is the acid in the forward reaction and water is the base in the forward reaction.
Very good. Now, if the reaction is moving in the reverse direction, what is going to behave as acid and base? Yes, who is going to become donor? Now hydronium ion will become a donor. Yes. And if this is going to donate the proton, this proton
Then
will be,
chloride will accept.
yes, will accept it, and it is again going to form HCl, and hydronium ion will again change into water. Is that clear? So in that
Yes.
case, in the reverse direction, these two substances will behave as acids and bases. So we are going to call them the conjugate acid and the conjugate base. Okay, quickly tell me the conjugate acid and base pair in this reaction. Come on. Conjugate.
HCl and hydronium
Yes,
ion form
hydrogen.
one pair and H2 and chloride ion form the other pair.
Once again, please, I couldn't listen you properly.
Hydrogen chloride and hydronium ion will form one pair, while the other pair will be formed by H2 and chloride ion.
Are you sure? You are right?
Miss, शायद मिस हाइड्रोजन हाइड्रोक्साइड और क्लोरीन वो होंगे कॉन्जुगेट एसिड बेस पेयर होंगे और वाटर और हाइड्रोनियम आयन वो होंगे एसिड बेस कॉन्जुगेट एसिड बेस.
Very good. Look at this reaction. Look at this reaction. Previously, what have you done? This was a base. Ammonia was a base. And now ammonia is acting as the acid. Is it like that? So this is the pair. This is base here. This is acid here. Come to this slide again. Yes. This is acid here and this is base here. Is that clear? So the pair conjugate acid and base pair will be acid HCl and chloride ion base. Similarly here, conjugate acid, hydronium ion and base water. This is going to become another pair. Is that clear to you all?
Yes.
Understand? Okay.
मिस वो अपोजिट होगा ना जैसे अगर वहाँ
Opposite, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. जहाँ एक साइड पर जो डोनर है, सेकंड साइड पर वो एक्सेप्टर होगा. That is going to become a pair. All right?
यस
Yes.
G class. Take another example, please. Sulfuric acid and water. Come on quickly. Look at the product. After their reaction, what has been formed here? Yes. Identify. Hydronium ion. Very good. And what is this?
Hydrogen
What is this?
sulfide ion.
सल्फेट.
Very good. Hydrogen sulfate or bisulfate ion. Come on quickly. If the reaction is moving in the forward direction, find out the acids and bases according to Bronsted concept. Yes. Who is donor of proton and who is acceptor of proton?
Sulfuric acid is a donor.
सल्फ्यूरिक
while
एसिड एसिड होगा और वाटर बेस होगा.
Very good. Sulfuric acid is donor of proton, so it is going to behave as acid and water is going to behave as a base. Excellent. Now, if the reaction proceeds in the backward direction, yes, come on.
तो हाइड्रोनियम आयन
Hydronium
एसिड होगा और एचएस हाइड्रोजन बाइसल्फेट वो होगा.
Very good. If the reaction proceeds in the backward direction, hydronium ion will lose the proton and will donate it to the bisulfate ion. So that's why we'll call it the Bronsted conjugate acid. And this is going to behave as a conjugate base. Is that clear? Now find out the
Yes.
pair. Come on, conjugate acid and base pair. Yes.
मैं सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड और हाइड्रोनियम आयन कॉन्जुगेट एसिड बेस पेयर होंगे और वाटर और हाइड्रोजन सल्फेट एस.
Again, look it carefully, please. Look at it carefully. Here, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, is donor. And here it is, Here it is acceptor. So H2SO4 and bisulfate will they make a pair? Will make
Yes,
a
ma'am.
pair, okay? And here water is acceptor and here water
And
is
hydro-
donor. So they are going to make another pair, conjugate acid base pair. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Acid base theories.